back with another episode of Dungeon Siege Elves Only. And in the last episode, we got pretty far. We did a lot of stuff. More importantly, we did get our Aaron's staff. This is one of the things that we really wanted, as well as we got his robe. So I also, well, before stream, I did get myself 2 more sage liniments, and I found 1 patterned shell. Unfortunately, I didn't find much more. 33, right? Finale, you're getting closer to being able to do that. But either way, first off, I should probably do some more of the arena. Since we are level 31, 32. 31's our lowest. So once stuff hits level 34 and higher, we'll stop. Again, I do want to try to take this all the way. As much as we can. Unfortunately, we will probably have to recruit another donkey, another pack mule. Just for the instance that we need one just to hold on to all the prismatic baubles once we are up to that point. Because with that, we should be able to do a lot. We need a lot of prismatics. Around round 6. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good. Do that. I actually prefer the Rune of Blood. I might actually start leveling that up more. Because Rune of Blood is just somewhat better. Ooh. Oh no, this might be bad. Oh, I forgot. I didn't think I was on this part. Okay, so this is actually a lightning problem because they do resist death magic. Ow, ow, ow. We do need to get rid of this guy. Alright, now that he's gone, we can take care of the rest easier. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Alright, we did get through though, so we are lucky, but next time I'm not doing that. So do you want to do that? We kind of want to get her vampirism so she can start healing more. We've also been trying to get this up. Alright, let's go get our rewards for that. Because that was actually pretty rough. And I forgot which one I was up to. That's useless. You're on weapons, so none of those. Oh, actually, we should have given this to him. Okay, note to self, don't do that again. I should have checked past streams. I do have all my streams posted up to YouTube. Oh, I forgot something. Ooh, I forgot to press record. It'll be fine. I will just have to splice the videos together. Could have been worse. Could have been like an hour into before I realized that. But I was also kind of distracted. I've been editing my Zyra deck for Magic. And I've had some help with building it, but after that I figured out what direction I wanted the deck to go. Because how my friend originally wanted the deck to go was being extremely mean, planting the eggs on my opponent's creatures, and then destroying them, and then resurrecting them on my side, and then also getting my other tokens from it. And I just found it a bit too mean. So I decided not to do that. Because it's an interesting idea, but it really revolved around me getting multiple attack triggers with Zyra. On top of that, I would have to get more ways to be able to spread the egg counters. And he was like, oh, you could do nesting ground. And I was like, okay, nesting ground's pretty interesting. But the thing is, nesting ground only targeted my own creatures for removing the counters from them. Well, not removing, but moving the counters. And then I was just like, you know, that is a pretty good way of doing it. But that would mean I need to go put egg counters on my own stuff. And at first, I didn't know if I could do that. So I went ahead and was checking it out, rereading Zyra's effect. And then I did see that, yes, you can put egg counters on anything. And that was when I was like, wait a minute. If I can put egg counters on anything, why not put the egg counters on my own stuff and then sack it to get more value? And this goes into the whole thing that I have been wanting a deck that's pretty much a murder engine deck for a very long time. And this just goes into it. And I had the idea of doing that ever since I saw Brewer's Kitchen do a deck idea like that. And I found it was amazing with how he did it. He made it where he got board wiped. Was it like, I think it was 4 turns in a row? And each time he just came back stronger. And that got me into like wanting to build a deck like that, because I was like, that's so much fun. Your opponent would think like, oh, I can just board wipe him and get rid of all this stuff. And no, that actually helps you. So then it just goes into like, how do you stop a person that wants their stuff to die? And that's just became like the fun of it, and that's where I built my deck off from, and it's pretty good. The deck really wants to play on turn 1 for 3, because it has a lot of 1 drops, 2 drops, and 3 drops, and it really wants to play on those turns. Now, in my play group, we have it where we now, everybody starts with a soul ring on, pretty much all the time. Because my luck has been BS, and I have gotten Soul Ring consistently on the first 4 to 5 turns. So we just made it where everybody starts with Soul Ring. It's not a part of your deck, technically. So you get an extra slot for your deck to use stuff. And you don't... Everybody just has Soul Ring, so everybody's happy. I think it's a brilliant idea, and it's a great way to play. The only thing is that my friend does complain that he wants games to go faster. And I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to make the games go by pretty quickly. And I think I've gotten pretty good at it. I'm consistently now ending games around turns 5 or 6. Because we don't want to go competitive. That's the one thing we're not trying to do, is go competitive. Because we don't exactly have the money to be able to do that. It's just been a lot of fun trying to get this new role to Soul Ring. And I think it really helps out Zyra. Because instead of Zyra starting like, oh, turn 1 playing like one creature and then passing, or even better yet, playing like a turn 1 Soul Ring, or any one other the artifacts or other creatures I have that are turn 1. Instead, I can go into like turn 3 plays of playing stuff like Cultivate, what is it, Command Sphere, Chromatic Lantern, do stuff like playing the Dreadhorde Invasion. Pretty much just a lot of fun stuff that just really helps ramp up the deck. Just get it going a bit faster, and it's just a lot of fun. Now, he feels like the deck is a bit too fast and too good. And it's like, I don't even have stuff like, the Jadar yet, which... Jadar would be perfect. This is why I'm planning on ordering it so I can get Jadar, so I can actually play Jadar for the deck. I also need to get my hands on a Chatterfang for the deck, which I'm also on my way of doing. But pretty much, I'm trying to make the deck be able to token spam, sack stuff, value. And obviously, the deck already has so many infinite combos in it. A lot of them are right now currently enabled by Undying Malice. Which does mean they're a bit slower than I want them to be. The Undying Malice does require a mana to cast it, and then I don't have a way to give myself infinite mana just yet. Which is one of the things I need to work on, getting either Ashnod's or Phyrexian Altar. Or better yet, that one card that creates infinite, that creates treasures whenever you sack stuff. I need to get my hands on those to actually make the deck even better. As well as Jadar, because Jadar just straight up makes it very high. I spawned a zombie at the... I think it was like on the end steps. I think it is on the end steps. And that's actually will help out a lot. At first I was like, I probably need, tutors for the deck, because I don't have many tutors. Unfortunately, I don't have those type of statements. But I'm realizing that the deck doesn't really need much in the form of tutors, really. And it's just... Hey, tutors aren't needed, that's all it is. I think this way. Yeah, because there's the ice cave I want to do. Wait, no, the deck is very fun. Again, I just need to make it a bit faster, more consistent with the token production, sack outlets, and whatnot. If I can get those to be more consistent, it'll be a lot faster. Because right now, my main win cons are focused around getting Undying Balance, any card that can do a sack outlet immediately, and just constantly sack something with Undying Malice on it. That's just kind of what I've been doing right now. Or getting the what's it? Dina and Exquisite Blood onto the field. But to be honest, I want to actually remove Dina and Exquisite because they don't really fit the theme of the deck. And I just want them out because, like, I'd rather it be a proper fit of the theme. Because the whole theme of the deck is I sack. I'm pretty much... I'm a sack outlet. I'm murdering. I want my stuff to die. I don't care if it dies. I'll bring it back because I also have reanimate in the deck. A lot of reanimate. So it's just really fun to just play like that. I also, because of course, once I saw that this card came out, I've been wanting to build a deck around it. Loth the Spider Queen. Ever since I saw that she came out as a Planeswalker, I wanted to build a deck around her. I was even very tempted just to rule 0 for it. But I didn't actually ever have all the resources to do it. So I never bothered to actually build the deck yet around her. But then I started building around Zyra, and I was just like, wait a minute. This is just pretty much exactly what I'm going to be doing with Loth. So I can just throw Loth into the deck. And yeah, Loth is pretty slow, and she slows down the deck. But I'm going to keep her in. Because it's fun. And because everything that dies gives her a loyalty counter, and then she also spawns the really good blockers. Well, decent blockers, I'll say that. Because they're not the greatest of blockers, but they're pretty good. And with those, I can easily defend, not care if they die. Oh, look, I put egg counters on them. I get more bugs. And then, if I have Chatterfang, I'll get a squirrel. So it's actually to be honest, actually works out to do it that way. Bruh, leave my people alone. Go for Flare. Bruh, did not want to go for Flare. Oh, that's the Frozen Flame. Okay. Well, that's going to be fed to Flare. There we go. Flare's getting closer, finally. We're getting a lot of melee weapon stuff for Flare, finally. But yeah, no, Loft is pretty fun. With Chatterfang, that nets me a squirrel each time. I have their Reachers, so they can block flying decks, which tends to be a lot of problems. Though unfortunately not really that big of a problem, at my table. And my pod. You don't really, besides me, nobody really uses much flyers. So, it's alright. Ooh, Adventurer's Ring. Okay, that's pretty good. We were doing this, which obviously you do want more Shred Blood. Acquisition delay 2 seconds. Run of Blood isn't that great. Ravage Strike is gonna be great, more so. But with the Rune one, it's gonna be better for trying to stay alive. But yeah, no, it's the flying part is kind of a problem, especially since I build dragons. I have the Timir dragons. I had bought the was it Tarkir Dragonstorm set, and I got a lot of good pulls. I ain't gonna lie. My pulls were loaded. And I did build a really good deck around it, around Urine, because I did go ahead and build. I took my Vrondis deck, which was pretty much just Gruul Dragons, and I decided to turn it into Tamir Dragons, and that was really good. Best decision ever, and I'm gonna have to go back to explore that area because there's loot that I can get from there. But my Urine deck, it's pretty good. It's pretty amazing, especially with the whole we start with Soul Ring always being a thing. And it's actually funny because for my Urine deck, I actually say, and this actually bothers one of my friends, that the mana reducers are too slow for the deck. And he's just like, what do you mean it's too slow for the deck? Wouldn't that speed up your deck? And I'm like, no, because I cheat out dragons. My whole gimmick is I cheat out dragons like crazy fast. The mana reducers are actually too slow. Because again, once I get Urne out, I just have plenty of ways to copy her. Ways to just bounce her. So I can constantly get Urne's ability to trigger plenty of times. And my win con for the deck is stuff like Terror of the Peaks and Scourge of Elkis. I don't need to attack. I could attack. I have plenty of stuff that does triggers for attacks. But I also have Panarnomicon in the deck. Which means if I have Miram on the field and I play my Urine, I get not one, not two, but 4 Urine triggers. And I think getting 4 triggers off the cost of this one card, which mind you, already makes it I have a very high chance of getting the stuff I want for Urine to be able to copy her, because I have that dragon in there that can copy her. That already makes it where it's just really good. And then with the copy, I just get 2 of them. Because, obviously, because of Miram and whatnot. So that means I get to copy, what is it, Urine twice, which then triggers the ETB of Urine because it's entering. Because it enters as a copy of it. And then, because of Panarnomicon, I get another 4 triggers. It is just really good to have ways to copy Urine with Panarnomicon. And, oh wait, no, correction. If I have Panarnomicon, correction, I get 6 triggers. Correction. per Urne because of it triggering Miriam's effects. Holy crap! Well, now we're gonna have to wait for Finala to get back up. Of course. Thanks, Finala. There's not much I can feed Flare right now. Didn't get any weapons yet. But you know, my Urne deck is just pretty fun to play, and I enjoy it. But you know, but yeah, correction, yeah, no, I am right. That is actually correction. 6 triggers. Because Miriam would copy it on ETB, which then makes it that there's 2 copies of Urne, which makes it that there's actually 6 triggers of Urne. Oh my gosh. I was a bit slow on that upkeep with that. But no, actually no, Panoramicon is actually even better in the deck than before. Because then with stuff like Scourge of Velkus and my Terror of the Peaks, that means each creature entering triggers that twice. If it's been copied, that's 4 times. 6 times because of Miram. So that's casting out one dragon. Well, having one dragon entered already triggers my Terror of Peaks 6 times. That's, say it's just 5 damage. That's 30 damage on the stack with just one of them. But because there is the fact that I have 3 of them, well, I get 3 dragons per time, that would make it 90 damage on the stack for just a 5-power dragon. Oh. Oh. Never mind. I was selling my deck short earlier. I deal a lot more damage now than before, especially with putting Panoramicon in. Well, my play group's gonna be a bit more mad now. I mean, I haven't been able to play it yet with the Panoramicon because I've been test playing Zyra more. Might have to play it against them. Probably need to get more health potions in. Come on, Finala, you're nearly there. You're nearly to level 33. Oh, nice. Heater shield. Bro, we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uniques this time around. We are getting a lot of uniques. That's pretty good luck. And we got a set item, too. We're having really great luck today. Oh, wait, there's... No, those are the doors. Hello, Volk 2.0. We must go through the ice. Been picking up a lot of health potions, which is good. already on the second page? Okay. Doing pretty good on loot today. Uh, so I did have on the schedule originally to be doing a Bloodstained Ritual of the Night run here today, but I decided I should do a Dungeon Siege because I missed out on doing it yesterday because things did come up. I was originally gonna stream it at like 8 Pacific, but things came up and I had to change it. But now I'm back on track with what I need to do. Now we get the Murkrim Shocker. There we go, that fills in the last slot. There we go. And then Finala will be leveling up next. And then we can have Infect. So that means nothing's gonna be resistant to my death magic. Yes. But anyways, I'm going to do the Bloodstained boots only for next week. I'm going to start it next week, without a doubt. And I actually enjoy Bloodstained. It's a very fun game. I beat it on every difficulty level on my Switch. So I haven't done it on this one yet. Oh no. This is a bad spot. Nope, no, get me out, get it out of there. That's a bad location to be in. Alright, now Finala does have the level 3 pretty free, so now she can use that. And we are going to actually put this in to make it a bit stronger. So plus 20% vulnerability. That's going to slowly go up more and more as time goes on. Again, we're going to be using only death magic with our elves. So that way we can have vampirism trigger as much as we can. So that way we can essentially be immortal. Jeez, there's so much ice. Using up so much potions. Only minus 20% isn't enough yet. Now, does it only do a single target? No, it says enemies. Duration's only 14 seconds. That's... only 14 seconds right now. That's gonna be a short amount of time, but with it leveling up more intelligence, it should go up higher. As well as more the combat magic level. So it should get really good later on. But right now it's not the greatest. And that's fine. Right now, we are having the thing where it's not really that needed. To be honest, I already know what's going to be the biggest roadblock is going to be Talon. And I am actually afraid of that. Because Talon was destroying my, my melee only run. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. Actually, there is a way. I'm just not gonna like it. Once we get to the waypoint, I'm gonna go check for the higher level books. They now go up. Okay. Now what's your fire res? Your fire res is 51. Mine is 41, which is pretty good. And yours is 26. Still have a bad feeling about this. 4V.
I want to help you destroy those Morden.
I have a feeling that thing is meant more for with Eva. Let's go see if we can get some better books. So what's happening over here? Hold up. I don't know why that keeps happening. Alright, give this to you. We need to sell everything here.
You have done more.
Enchantable great, enchantable great, enchantable great. When do we get the next tier of enchantables? You need more potions. Alright, up to 63,000 gold. That's pretty good. Ethereal alloy now. Oh, there's a patterned shell. That's perfect. I don't think we need the Smoldering Rune. We do need a Valerian Root. Do we need Elven Oil? I don't think we need Elven Oil. But I'm gonna check anyways on the recipes. It is the Wormwood Essence, which we don't have yet. Let's see. For the Statesman's Robe, it's Valerian pattern, Azanite, and then the engraved plating. For the staff, where is it? Magister's Station. No, we don't need anything until we hit Herbane Leaves. Not Herbane, the verbena flowers and the spectral dust. Hey, we did find a Valerian root. Just need one more of it, as well as one more pattern shell. Jeez, my stash. It's almost as if I'm waiting for a bunch of stuff. Alright, then we're gonna go backwards from there to get more EXP and more loot. What is my damage right now? 271 to 811. Yeah, it's very low on that damage route. But with the vulnerability to it, making them weak to it, it should boost my damage. Cans of Flames recipe. There's some 2 murky Flaypix over there. Don't mind if I do. EXP is EXP. Gold is gold. Where I got it from does not matter. Now, I am still very worried about the fight against Talon. And it's quickly approaching. I don't know how this is gonna go. Which is also why I'm trying to get as much EXP as I can, because, again, I am terrified for that fight. That fight nearly could have easily ended the melee-only run. I know the same thing applies here too. We keep on going after Finala. Leave Finala alone. And I also already know it's going to be a nightmare to do the fight because of the fact that I'm going to be having a bunch of mages and we're relying on death magic. Again, death magic is very unreliable for damage. The only thing that we're going to pretty much... like, once we get to higher levels, it'll be maybe a bit better. It's not. It's not going to be better. I already know that. As is, I do know I'm gonna put the pumpkin helmet on Finala because it'll give her +3 to her curses, to the curse ability. So I'll make them a bit stronger. And at this point of time, we need the curse to be stronger. You just put those 3 onto her. There we go. Oh, and you have 3 too. Okay. We do have a lot of colossal mana, which is good. So I'm not worried about our mana at all. Again, I am more worried about our health. And how well will we be able to handle the fire damage. If I have to go down in damage, I will. And I think that's something I might have to do, is go down in damage just to increase my fire res a lot. I could also just go back and forth through the area, save and exiting to get more magic based stuff to feed to a fire elemental, which I could get. So actually, you know what? I might actually save that. Yeah, I might save any more mage stuff I get for a fire elemental. It's gonna be bad to have the fire elemental with us, but it does, at max maturity, increase our fire res. If we can even get it to that point. Can we even get it to that point? Let's see, that's nature magic, that's that. We don't have much else on nature magic, do we? And large health potions are barely helping. We do have a situation. And I do believe the roadblock is probably going to be Talon. I just have a strong feeling about it. It's really gonna come down to, can we if we can actually, not out damage it, be able to tank through his fireballs. His physical attacks we probably won't survive. But he mainly spams fireball, so we might be able to survive if you have a high enough fire res. Bro, don't come up from behind me. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we managed to kill off 2 of them in there. I'm gonna go this way. Bro, that's a second one? Okay. Another one that I think I might be a roadblock, might be the Gan. Not that I'm thinking about it. Excuse me. Yeah, is gonna be a problem. More colossal manas. Sneak club. Nice. It's a very weak one, but it's alright. Want to move that one out of the way. She could use 3 more. we go. That should be enough on the colossal manas. I don't think we need that much more. Oh boy. Oh, that's where you went. Perfect. That went very well. Perfect. It all came to us. Oh my gosh, that's a class! I'm surprised to see you here, sir. I'm just not supposed to see you until till much later. Whew. Get this to stretch a bit. Okay.
I'll kill them all.
You deserve to live.
I'll do it for our village. I'll do it for our friends on the caravan.
Are those really your only reasons?
No, I'll do it because I want to do it.
There we go, Finala. That's the answer I was looking for. I'm such a great friend. Jeez. Oh, they're both shooting at her. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. There we go. Yeah, that's only one I could hit. Oh well. There you go. That's right, Finala. We do this. Actually, I think we need to get more damage on her. Well, actually, Curse makes it that we do have more damage. So I should have probably put a point into Curse. I don't know how much damage boost you get for hitting something if it's weak to something. Rift Axe, Elementalist boost, boots. Oh, Storm Dancers. Not really what I'm looking for. This though, that can be used to upgrade you. Fender, put that there for now. Eat that. Since we're gonna need all the melee damage we can get from Flare. Ring.
I am pleased that you are helping these northern humans.
I am glad that it pleases you, but that is not why I do.
If it were, I would think less of you. But tell me, why do you suffer so much to help those you have never met?
Anyway, I can foil Valdis will please me.
Such strong emotion can strengthen the arm of a warrior, but do not let your heart master your mind. I too detest Valdis, but that is not why I fight.
You fight because it's the right thing to do.
Because that is the path set before me.
Ah, it's such a great path.
Another good reason. You are showing wisdom in your choices, Meloniman. That is their problem. I see what I see.
Uh-huh.
No, nothing. You know that some elves have visions. We see things that cannot be seen with the eyes. It is stronger in my family than in most. I would not wish this.
You filthy Morden. How dare you interrupt the conversation I was having? They're so rude. I don't think there's actually anything in this room right here. Yeah, there's never anything that sell. Bro, I curse those Morden for being there. Normally they're like right in this room. Alright, come fight me! I dare you! Nothing in that room. I do want to clear out all the Morden though before I start looting. Okay, and then there's a clask over there. 2 clasks. Okay. There we go. I'll make it 10% faster. 10% faster is more damage. That's a fire res ring. I can be willing to part with this one. That'll boost my fire res to 55. All of this goes to flare. Besides that, that stays on me. Yeah, that's what I expected to see. It's one of the reasons I do like going to this through Snowbrook Haven. There is a lot of loot to get here. There's a lot of opportunities to get really good stuff. There's this room here. It has this. Oh, and 2 more breakables. Check out this room. Does have this. Not born under ring. Does it have fire res? No, it's +1 to armor. +10 to intelligence. Obsidian armor. That's pretty great to see. And the classic respond. I do enjoy seeing that whenever a normal enemy just responds right away. Oh, we have another classic over here. Vox Mortem. Oh, summons are down. Oh, you need camera? That's food for you. Nothing dropped from that. Alright, now we have this to deal with. Harvest, that's useless. That's a weapon that can be fed to flare. Oh, whoops. Okay. There's another book. Channable Great Mace. We are just gonna straight feed it to Flare. I know it doesn't provide much, but every little bit of melee weapons will help. Because if we do a lot of the melee weapons, we will also be able to feed Flare some other stuff, and it won't change the direction of the growth of that. The bonus stats from the growth that we're trying to get. Bunch of bees all over the place. Hey, one hit, 3 barrels. Okay, let's put that there. Give you Soul Lance. We don't need that. Lightning Res, no. Yeah. In areas like this, your pack meal is going to get full pretty quickly. And that is a perfect sign that you are finding a lot of it. Grab that. Alright, so there are enemies down this way. And I don't see any enemies down this way. Okay. That is fine. Alright, if you want to do this, you have to go in front. And we get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, I just thought about it. We could probably use the static bolts against Talon. That should probably save us. I mean, I know how good Static Bolt is. It might be able to save us. I'm gonna try it. It's probably gonna be a very slow... It's gonna be very slow to defeat it. And yeah, it's gonna be very slow. Compare to Soul Lance. Ooh, but if we do drown, we probably have a better chance. I guess we will do that. The next level up Finala gets will be again into the curse. So then we can do drown. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Now, will it be enough to make us be able to win that fight? Now, that's the question. Nah, it was... Tico's couldn't hit all three. That's fine. I don't really want to be reliant on that, but I think that might be my only saving grace. Because Infect would slow down it. So that's the thing. If it is being treated as a combat spell, the Infect would slow it down. But if it's being treated as a regular attack, Static Bolt will slow it down. And that right there lies a dilemma. I want to say it is going to be treated as a regular attack. That is the only thing that makes sense. Unfortunately. And it is very unfortunate, I have to say that, because I really want to say that his fireball attack is treated as a regular attack, which means Static Bolt should work. But on the off chance it doesn't count as that, we kind of have a problem.
You have done more.
Oh, we have Greater Grave Beam as a thing. What's this? Corpse Transmutation. I mean, that does work. Bro, where's the higher tier enchantables? Hold on. Let me go and look at that up. So it's probably closer to the 40s. Here how the great. You know what? I might have to do the greats just for this situation. And I don't think I'm gonna need to do the do it. But what I could do is find some more fire res rings. That one's plus 18. That's better than what I have. Is there anything better than plus 18? So it's 14. That'll be a ring. Okay, so this is plus 18, plus 20 for the health. So that's puts me at 59 fire res. Hopefully that's... Oh, if I take this, I would... Oof. My damage. Ouch. My damage. That would put me at 73 fire res. I'll have to figure out if it's worth it. But what I could do is do this to her. Puts up to 65 fire res. I think that should be good enough. He's the only one that's gonna suffer no matter what. Because he doesn't have any good ring slots. Do you have the Mocholite powders? You do have a Mocholite powder. Plus 15, so this is plus 8, so I'll get plus 7 more intelligence. Is plus 7 more intelligence really gonna make that big of a difference? I don't think it will. Get me wrong, I'm gonna probably still buy it. Because I don't know what level I get exceptional spell books. I think it's like 30. I wanted to say it was in the 30s. I might try again once I'm level 36 or 37. But just in case, I don't want to waste that yet. Because what if I'm literally one level? What if I'm literally one level away from getting an exceptional spellbook, and I just waste my Mocholite powders? It'll be such a huge waste. I'm just gonna stick with what I have. And hope I'm correct and it's like one level off. My damage is already suffering a little bit. I don't want my damage to suffer too much, just to be able to deal a lot of damage to friggin', well, just to be able to survive. I need a good balance of the two. I'm taking a lot of risk here. Talon's probably going to be a roadblock. I just have a very strong feeling that he's going to be a roadblock. Somebody has to open that. Bruh. Bruh. That's on you, Finala, for trying to do that. Oh no, are you... Is it stuck? Bro, why is my... Is Flare just stuck over there? There we go. Bro, how many potions do I have left? Holy crap. Uh, this was not good. Like, all the other mimics we were doing fine with. This mimic, no. Alright, you need to stop trying to summon stuff when you're dying. Bro. One of the biggest reasons I hate having summons is because your party members will get stuck doing the stupid thing of trying to re-summon it even though they are dying. And I'm gonna have to buy more potions. That's already tells me what's gonna be happening with Talon. That is a good indicator what's gonna be happening with Talon. So we already know that we're gonna be struggling against Talon. So yeah. Oh, you know what? What also was wasn't using Static Bolt. Because Static Bolt was actually making it a lot slower. True, I forgot to equip Static Bolt. Uh, that was a huge mistake. Now we're gonna have to buy a lot of potions. Gosh, what was I thinking? Brrr. What is going on with you? And doing that. My Streamlabs is constantly blanking out everything but the chat and what is moving. Well, not moving. What is the screen, the display. Everything else is getting blanked out, so I'm not even seeing how much time. Or is saying it's trying to stutter. Oh wait, hold up. Oh yeah. Let's take care of these guys. A bastard silver. Flare, eat this. Nom 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 nom. Alright, you know what? I'm going to try this. And how long does this last? Duration is 30 seconds. So it's actually not that great. Okay. So I do have an idea of how to beat actually, yeah, no, I think that's... Because I just thought about it with Leech Life. I might be able to do something. It's just debatable. So pretty much my grand idea is to have Finala on Static Bolt while I'm on Leech Life. And then with that Leech Life, I should be able to keep myself constantly healed. Will it work? Oh, there was one more. I don't know about that. I hope it works.
You swift.
Eat this. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to make a portal. Yeah, I'm just open up a portal and get some more health potions. Cause I need more health potions. Cause I forgot to do the freaking. Cause I forgot to do this stupid static bolt.
Please take your time.
Yeah, I never shot was gonna look like this. Oh, whoops. Wrong person. Wrong person completely. And actually, you can have this back, because that was gonna be useless no matter what. I think that should be enough. If not, you get a full 2 rows. No. And then I already have 3 rows. I'm good. Let's sell off all of this. There we go. Make back some money. Okay. Let's hope this works when I get back over to Talon. Well, I'm not back to Talon. What am I saying? Gosh. I'm just hoping my strategy works for Talon. Because we have Static Bolt, we have Infect. Infect will let me deal more damage with Leech Life. Then, because we're dealing more damage with Leech Life, we're absorbing more HP. So, it should make it where we don't die as fast. Because Infect will make it that their spells is slower. So that covers the fact that if it is a spell, like if it's being treated as a spell, it'll be slower versus just attacking. I hope that's how that works. Because I don't think Finala even got off Infect on the Mimic to even test that out properly. It might just be a situation where, yeah, we just use Static Bolt both and then keep it on repeat. Another thing that we need to do is we need to upgrade Amarin's armor. Because at this point I'm tankier than him. We're gonna probably have to finally take down the Eternal Grace. Because yeah, he's very close to getting the Ricochet. He's very close to getting it. Without having that armor. And I really feel like the armor is holding him back. So as soon as we're able to get that, we should just get him off of it. We do have a pointer that we have a pointer that, yep. So, do I try to get this? I think we do want to get this higher up. Everything else, I want to get this higher up. Let's hook shots will boost his damage, but make it that he starts taking more damage. It's a risky maneuver, but at this point, I don't really care if Amarin survives every fight. Bro, just hit something. Thank you. Bro, I hate it when he does that. It's so terrifying, especially when they all get angry at one person. Flare, you need to get better at this. I am relying on you to do that friggin' AoE attack. I picked up a lot of stuff. Thank you, Mukram Shocker and other guy. Oh gosh, how are you surviving? Thank you. Turned it the right way the first time. Keep them stocked up. Alright, now we have a bunch of people to save.
We've been trying to reach the...
Did I actually successfully save everybody? Oh my gosh, I did. That's a first for me. All the soldiers up here have survived. That's a first for me. That's pretty great. I wasn't expecting to do that. Alright, let's go move all of our loot. Plus 23 vulnerability. And the duration is 17 seconds now. Okay, 17 seconds a lot better. Not gonna lie. Fortunately, these two did die. Because I took too long getting to them. But I just find a lot of them survived upstairs. All of them actually survived upstairs.
Let's go roast us some Morton.
Is this your first fight, soldier? Aye, well done, soldier. You have certainly earned... Come! gluttons for punishment. By the light of Zip, a dragon.
Bro, they didn't give me my prize, my reward. Give me another infect, which I don't need. Let's see how well we do against Talon. Part 1. Part 1 is probably the easier one to do. This is what I normally do. Let's see, hold wait there. Okay, so they do not die as quickly. Good. Shoot. He's just gonna die, isn't he? Yeah, he's just gonna go down. I mean, Amaran's sacrifice has been very good so far. Okay, you know what? Remove this. Remove this, because those are just getting annoying. There we go. Now Amarin can get back up. Or are you just straight drinking from his? I think so. Well, he is trying to get up. Why are you doing that? Have we been just drinking from his? We have been. It's always the same numbers.
Cannot, man. Take this.
Where? Brother! What the? What was that? He freaking went the wrong way to use his power. What was that? Well, that's how much I'm down to after all of that. That is not good. Oh, oh, right. All the people we saved. Alright, we are gonna do static bolts. I'm gonna do leech life.
The Aegis must be here, behind this door. We must open
I-
it quickly before the Morden arrive.
Did you know
Who?
her? The commander?
No. Don't be a fool. She's gone now. Just open this door.
Yeesh, Vanilla. We know you cared. I don't care about that cutscene of you showing off that. Nope. Hey, we did get a third Valerian root, which is good. Let's see. Nice res, no. We didn't pull anything that was gonna help us with this fight. I was really hoping for fire res on something. You're about to see how bad the fight is against Talon. Open this portal. Alright. Let's see how bad it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it just does that constantly at him. Okay, so with armor down, we can't really do as much damage as I would like. So we're gonna have to wait for Amarin just to go down, and then bring him back over here. Meanwhile, while we're doing that, I might as well go and sell all the stuff I have. Because gosh darn it, Amron, you suck.
You have done.
Sweelard,
Alloy, Sage Element. Don't need any of that. Gonna probably also put her on that. Put that here. Alright, let's see if he's back up or is he dead. He is still down. There we go, we managed to take him down. Really? Ina's. Oh, this would be good for Amron once he wakes up. Also forgot to do that. Oh wait, no, wait, because this can't go to Amron. Right, never mind. That's gonna go to somebody else. Risa. It's gonna go to Risa.
Valdus has struck a fire. You only so take.
I
All right,
wonder how
we're
this scholar manages to run ahead of us, past battles that we have barely won. How is he getting through?
You know that certain magic skills can give stealth and speed to those who are learned. He seems to be a powerful mage.
Learned.
But the Dark Ones too are powerful. Why do they not detect him?
I see some reason for your suspicions. What is your conclusion?
This is my conclusion. We do not know for certain he is a friend. And if he is as powerful as you say, it would be very bad if he were an enemy.
True.
It is sound discernment. I will consider your words.
Well, we already know that he is the Dark Wizard. All the other Dark Wizards are just imposters. But no, I understand, Finale. He is very sus. And there we go, we're in Calrafia! Woohoo! Yeah. We're gonna put this ring away. Oh my gosh, we have like no space left. We can sell that finally. We need to get you a better ring.
It is good to return to Calrathia. It has been long since my path has led me to the desert sands. Some are deceptive, it is true, but you will commonly find falseness in the cities of men. The nearness of the Morden strongholds affects the weak-willed.
Yeah.
Most of them are strong and valiant, but I would not say anything to slander your former masters here. The Morden have more spies in this place than they do elsewhere.
Very true. They're really... Obviously, want to do Mage Bowden.
Please be assured that neither the lack of water in our town, my good, and you have my yes. Hello, have you?
Okay. So... Bro, he keeps on doing it. See, any ring that will help me. Say percent combat magic damage. This gives plus 5%. Why is that so cheap? Oh. Okay, so this one's actually pretty good. Tooth and knowledge. I'm gonna have to ditch this for now and give her this. Because most of her strength is kind of coming from also the fact that she can do infect. Which now gets it's now doing a duration of 20 seconds and plus 27 death magic damage. Well, vulnerability, which is really good.
I'm not sure how much.
Ash leaves. Okay, we now have ash leaves showing up. Oh no. A lot of our stuff is just endgame. Well, way past endgame. Plus 3 combat magic damage, plus 10 to intelligence. This is way more valuable to me. Your roads. Yours is 48 armor. Plus 8 armor here. Yeah, I'll probably have to swap out her goods. Now, for him, it is these I do believe I need. Yeah. It will reduce his damage, but he gets free health per hit, which will keep him alive longer. As for you, you don't really have much in the way of stats. Yeah, this one doesn't even give you a bonus to... Yeah, no. You do have this, which is 29 and 64. But none of these will be better than what I have him with right now. For now. Alright, sell this, 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 and this. We didn't really need to spend much money today. Which is good. Alright, there is books. Your staff is still useless to me. Mace of Agaris actually is also useless to me. I don't have to do Mace of Agaris? Well, I could do it just for the EXP, but it's not much EXP I get out of it. Oh, but I could feed the mace to Flare. Yeah, so I'll do it just to feed it to Flare.
That is all
Ouch, that actually hurts hearing that. Oh, that I'm gonna be feeding the Mace of Agaris to Flare.
Greetings. Good. Oh my.
Yeah, I know. I have most of the books. I think I'm missing one book. Although... See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I'm missing the last book from Anrin's quest. Now, the things for Saranith. One of the rings is gonna be good for Finala. So we will do that because it has a pretty good ring.
Greetings, Stricken. You out? Have you heard that he was indeed deep past?
Alright, so that is that done. We actually don't ever actually have to touch the inn. Oh, that saves so much time because normally you would have to, I would normally have to go to the inn, go to Amran, do that. We're gonna go grab the Mithril Horn quest now. And while we're in Amanlu, we'll also do the next part of the trade quest. And then we are gonna finish the trade quest during this session. We are going to finish the Mithril Horn, I do believe we can actually finish today. Yes.
Ooh, that blasted vault! Did it cut? He disappeared. Me?
We should also be able to do the Ganth quest line during this session, hopefully. Yeah, we should be able to. We pretty much have everything we need to finish a bunch of quest lines. Give me that bottle of elven water so we can give it to the prospector. We are going to have to come back here anyways. We're gonna have to go to Amon, Iridon. How many can we add? Bro, I really just want the exceptional books. Yeah, we didn't need these. Actually, I could just sell them. I should have just picked it up to sell. This requires level 38, so we can put that there. We don't need this. Alright, we don't need the other extra infect. Alright, we're holding on to that for that reasons. Put that there. So we need 3 Ashleys, if I remember correctly. Yes, we need 3 of them. And we need 1 more pattern shell. Alright, we want to do this because this gives us, this quest always gives us more of the, what's it, more magic item find. That's what I was thinking of. Oh shit, I just skipped over Amaran's. Oops. Whoops. I was going a bit too fast. Alright, so we do want to do Mace of Agaris. We'll go back once we do this part. Alright, let's go do this first. Oh, I accidentally pressed space. That's what it was. I was like, wait a minute. I put that in right. I know that. And then I realized, oh no, I pressed the space button right after. Oh. No repair elementalist gloves. Oh, these are the phosphor silks. Wait a minute, still been wearing the phosphor silks for all this time. Oh my gosh. I really can't wait to hit level 38 where I get the better gloves. Oh my gosh. I've been wearing these? I've been wearing these probably since level 17. I've probably been wearing those. I probably didn't get them from when I was level 17, but it's still implied. I've been wearing them for that long. I've been wearing them since I got them to drop. That is not good. Hello, Haku 3.0. Four frack. No. Okay, four frack's dead. But I was nowhere near you guys. Do we do this? No, not really. We don't really need it as much right now. We do need to get this to level 8. There we go. And now we need to start increasing this. But now we get this 240. Yeah, we probably will swap that out for this. To be honest, the Soul Lance actually starts outperforming a lot of the other death magic spells really quickly and easily. It even outperforms the Impale. But that's not going to stop us from using Impale. Because Impale is a really good AoE. And because of that, it makes it so good to use. Alright, so this is gonna be our second time fighting the Corvins. Hey, another Ash Leaves. We can just get one more Ash Leaves, that's perfect. I'm gonna swap these around. Because I do believe it does make it more of a priority that she does infect. And if we can set it up as more of a priority, that's helpful. Yeah, I do believe Draping was just a mistake to grab. How close is he? He's 2 levels away from being able to use this. Jeez. That's a bummer. Bro, another infect? Listen, I do love being the poison player at the table, but
I am prospector. If that prospecting is that.
but seriously, I'm not the infect player. I am the poison player or toxic player. I'm not the infect player. I do not like infect. And to try probably make this a lot faster. After we talk to him, we're gonna probably save and exit, which does mean a lot of the enemies will respawn, but that's fine. I really want to get this trading one done and over with.
Troubling.
Save, exit. Go back in. There we go. Then we can go straight to waypoint, go to Amonlu, pick up the part of the Mace of Agaris, pick up the last trade item. Then we go to the tomb to get the key. Oh, we can also check all the ingredient shops. I might as well do that as well. See if they have the ash leaves. We also redid the Smithy's shops.
You have done more than we know.
And now that I'm level 36, we can also check to see if they have the exceptional. They still don't, so I'm thinking they have the exceptional rings, but not the. That's fine. We're gonna pick this up for her. So that does boost her intelligence by a good deal now. No Ashley's here today. That's fine on that one. Probably should have grabbed the Lotus first. Not Lotus, Orchid. So if I grabbed the Orchid first, I could have then went straight to the teleporter. Because now I think it might be faster just to save and exit again.
It is tragic how.
But I won't do that. Alright, so that's that. The Amonlu Orchid, which does not look like an orchid at all. Actually, let's go and check this for you. You have this helmet on. That's 60 armor. I think this is just straight up better for him. Yeah. He's gonna be... Yeah, he doesn't have the range yet. Let's take off the Shade's agility so we can just focus straight on the range to pick that back up. But we're gonna have him move that, and we're going to... Actually, wait, because of the ricochet does help with his damage. Shoot. You know what, that's fine. Once they're able to wear the gloves, we'll just do that. Alright, so we are going to the southern face of the mountain. Yes. Say, we're gonna have to fight some enemies, that's fine. They're still low enough level that we get some loot. Oh, wait. Oh, they're all greenies now. Oh, no, the Varps are blue. Well, that's fine. You still get some loot from them. Maybe we'll even start getting the 4 Winds set. Okay, didn't notice. Oh, the elite Varf respawned. That's good. Didn't go after that. if I hit all of them. Whoops. There we go. I probably should be giving him all the health potions to restock what he's lost. Those second ash leaves. We just need one more. Alright, now we're going to Amon Lu. Is there anything else I need to do in Amon Lu? Let's see, we doing that. No, just a me. In the trade quest.
By your star, you are, yes, below the oh yes.
All of this just for an item to guaranteed item to feed a flare. Flare, you are so spoiled. Let's go to Iron. It was the inn, right? No, it's not the inn. It was the pet shop. Oh, but let's go check Bernard. Yo, Bernard, you got some ash leaves for me? Come on, Bernard. Are you doing me dirty like this? That's rude of you. After all the good business I brought you. For shame. For shame. Hey, we get the last ash leaves anyways. Yeah, let's just feed this to Flare. And now we have the amulet for Risa. Who's gonna take the place of Flare for now. And then what we'll do after that is in the next difficulty we'll recruit we will get back Flare. There's the last ash leaves that we needed. There's an amulet that we needed. Bro, our inventory space is shagged. This storage is shagged. Alright, it was the Western Cliffs. Yes. Western Cliffs. All the enemies are so easy here, I'm not even gonna bother with them. Let's try to ignore them. Or you can just blow them all up anyways. Might not be worth the XP, but we can still get loot. And potentially that loot can be used to fade flare. Or maybe not, because we're not that lucky.
And so, it is perhaps, the mark, perhaps you have, I have been, what it...
Real, sir. Do this to flare. Eat this flare. Bruh, flare, you need so much food. Bro, I was really hoping that would be... Well, it did give Flare a good chunk, but not as big of a chunk as I thought it was gonna do. Which sucks. I was hoping Flare to get a bit more food out of that. But it's fine. But either way, we are really well set. But I think I am going to call it here. If you like my content, leave a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later!